So, you may be wondering exactly what this video is doing in your video feed. Funny story that, I was clearing out a few belongings this morning, happened to find a library book that I'd apparently taken out on a much more long-term basis than initially planned from my school library. Now I did initially consider returning it, however since my secondary school was demolished and a leisure centre put in its place, that proved slightly difficult, especially considering the manager of said leisure centre. Absolutely balmy man, Britus I think his name was. Attempted to lock me in a broom closet when I brought the book back. Anyhow, so we're going to be playing The Dark Mod, a spiritual successor to the Thieves series. Because as we know, the Thieves series unfortunately ended with Deadly Shadows. What? I can't hear you when you mumble like that. Speak up. Anyhow, yes, you is to not deceive you, this is indeed Stephen himself actually coming back, although not playing Garrett, of course. No, he's playing a off-brand gentleman in the same universe. Stephen's universe, you might say. Yes, that's the kind of quality content you've come back for. And you love it. Yes, you can blame Chris for this, by the way. And Cass to a lesser extent. Oh my. Now, let's make sure the volume's recording correctly.
I'm not exactly in a trusting mood either, but a letter arrived last night with an offer I couldn't refuse. I don't usually
my offer. You couldn't refuse.
Really left with much of a choice.
I know it's a terrible impression, I
It's from
know.
a local fence who says he's heard of my troubles and that he knows of a way to smuggle me out of the city for a price. This fence has arranged a simple job for me, and I'm to meet him down in the sewers tonight for more details.
His name's not Michelangelo by any case, is it? Because if it is, it may be a scam. Ooh, we have difficulty options. We can be... well, why am I even bothering? We all know I'm going to go with the master. Because I am the kind of person that plays everything on difficult, just for the heck of it. Ooh, I don't get to know what my objectives are in advance, though. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter, because I have played the first level already. I've not played the second level of this fan-created mission. Because yes, believe it or not, this is all fan-created. Originally built on the Doom Free engine, if I remember correctly. And then changed to become a standalone mod, so you don't actually have to have Doom Free on your system in order to play it anymore, thankfully. Since I don't own Doom Free. I'm of a mixed mind how I feel about the loading screen. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a new enough game, there shouldn't really be one. But on the other hand, it's got sort of a nostalgic effect to it. Intentional or otherwise, you know? For me at least, anyhow. And I do like the artwork. Any chance you can get to show off concept art, I think is always a good thing. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe I'm getting nostalgic in my old age. Now here we are. Yes, it all looks very thiefy so far. And that's right. You bloody nose better hold on to your golden trousers. Your coins and your amulets and God knows what else. We're coming for you, you tiff-tapping tappers. Nothing behind the painting? Nope. Okay. Missed an opportunity there to have secrets right off the get-go, but that's fine. I guess I'm going out of the room via the ventilation system. Which is definitely one way to not get caught, I've got to admit that much. It would just make getting your shopping back quite difficult. Especially if you've got anything bulky. And then it's just right out, unless you go to IKEA. That's a challenge in and of itself. I guess I'm going this way. Now see, the problem is, yes, I have played this first level before. However, that was in bloody hell, February, I think. And considering at the time of recording this, just to add some context to the people watching this video, in the world of tomorrow, the we call the future, it's now currently the beginning of August. So yeah, it's sort of coming back to me, and sort of not at the same time. Right, sneaky sneaky. Undead? Nope, just drunk. Hard to distinguish between the two at times. Although if you do make the mistake and shoot them in the head, suddenly you're the bad guy. Nothing done here. I'm impressed by your pose, actually. Compressing your spine as we speak. You've dropped coins all over the floor, though. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to relieve you of those. Consider it compensation for the smell. There you are. Marvellous. Try and move this carefully onto the Table? No. No, that's a table. Table, please. Physics. Well, thankfully he's a sound sleeper. All of the vodka probably helps. Well, or red wine, actually. He's a classy kind of a drunk, apparently. Nothing else on you? No purses, or... Nope. No golden pantaloons, either. Ah, speaking of wine...
Ah, my favorite year.
Expensive. That is a year, just so you know. It's a weird calendar. Tarot cards. Generic bronze candlestick. Don't want one of those. Come across any gold candlesticks, I'll definitely have some of them. Aha! Lockpick time. Now, do I remember how to use the lockpick system in this game? No is the answer. Right, okay. It's a bit of a difficult one. You have to... There we go. It's sound-based, so you have to wait until the sound cue finishes playing, and then let go of the lockpick button as soon as the lockpick noise finishes. In some of the versions of this mod I've played, if you fail to do that, it generates a noise that the AI, the enemies can actually hear. I can't remember if that's the case in this particular mod. Nothing interesting there. Nothing hidden in the steins. Ah well. Never mind, I'm sure there's plenty more to discover. Where am I stuck up? There. Need to move my keyboard slightly closer. This is how long it's been since I even booted my PC. My keyboard's probably half dead because it's a wireless one. Keep saying to myself that I should get a proper mechanical one, a wired one. As backwards as that seems. But since my PC is set up in my living room, and the whole point of getting a wireless keyboard and mouse was so I could lounge around on my sofa while playing the video games, same as I would if I had a console. That does seem like it defeats the point. It's like having wires stretching across the room. Although by the same token I still have my N64 and my Mega Drive set up, both of which have wired controllers, so perhaps I'm just speaking out of my finely toned backside. Who knows? Blinking light that lies. There's nothing there. Can't go this way either. Not even sure how I got to this area. Aha, that's the sewers. That's the way the game wants me to go. And we know how I feel about going the way the game wants me to go, don't we, boys and girls? I'm historically not for it. Anything in the markets? No, patch of nothing. Aha! I see you there. Nice try. I knew there was something hidden here. Perfect. I found a secret! Yeah! Oh! Oh, those feels. Oh. I guess that is something that a lot of the mod creators for this game got pretty much perfect, in my opinion, when it came to the old Thieves series. They made it feel exactly like the old games. Square Enix really should have taken notes. If they'd actually gone through with their project, of course. Which they didn't. Now, is this one of the ones where I can grab paintings? Because again, some of them, you don't just have the standard loot, you can also grab paintings out of Deadly Shadows. Yes, there we go. Right, is there anything else you guys have got that's worth me nicking? Let's carefully creep along here and find out, shall we? Same to you. I would. It actually feels surprisingly good to be doing again. Nope, that's a trophy. Presumably for the football. Ronnie, I know you've been around. She picks up a drop-off point each week. She shows her like stalls around the... Okay, this is a note telling us about what I've already found, essentially. Okay, that's fine. So I imagine that, was I playing this blind, I should have found that note first and then gone to investigate the market stalls to see what might be hidden there. Although, I gotta say, anyone who's played a lot of the Thieves series, who expects a mod to follow the Thieves series' pattern of hiding stuff in obscure locations, you'd kind of expect there to be something in that corner, really. I don't know, perhaps I'm just making excuses for myself. It would not be the first time. Speaking out. Come on, let's not make it obvious where we've gone. There we go. Yep, that particular habit has stuck around, I'm afraid. I'm still gonna close doors behind me unnecessarily and such. Well, maybe I'll make an effort not to. I know some people actually didn't like that in the previous LPs of this genre. Interesting. Oh, hi.
I'm glad you made it. We usually don't have visitors down here. Just
Can't think why.
Don't mind the bad smells. So, as I mentioned in my letter, I do indeed have a way to get you out of this city. But I do know that reliable hideouts cost a lot of money. More than I can handle. So you'll need to go out and acquire some extra funds tonight. And it just so happens that I'm looking for a necklace that a nobleman is in possession of. There's little monetary value, so don't think about smashing it for yourself.
I'm offended.
Sentimental value to me.
Bleep.
I've heard some of the heists you've managed to pull off, and some of the nobles you've managed to piss off. I can
Me?
understand why you want to get
Terrible misunderstanding, I assure you. Although, I gotta say, this plan seems terrible so far. I mean, if I had the cash, or the access to the cash necessary to buy my own hideout, why do I need you?
Okay, this is the furthest I can take you. I need to get back to the streets before the curfew kicks in. You're already a wanted man, so it's not really a problem for you. This door here leads to the lower Raven Ward sewers. Follow the path out, and then take a right. Follow that until you reach a ladder. This will take you to the city streets. From there, you need to seek out a nobleman by the name of Lord Vicar. He has my
Got it.
necklace.
Vicar the Dicker. Got
Once
ya.
you steal it from him, return down to the sewers and wait until the morning. I'll come find you once the curfew is lifted for the day. I know it's not pleasant spending the night down here, but
It smells
it's
of
the best I
hoe.
can do, I'm afraid. Good luck.
So, this plan involves me getting the funds to buy the hideout that you're supposed to be providing me. And then I also get to spend the night up to my ankles in raw sewage. Yes. Not exactly a plan I'm terribly fond of. But you know, needs must and all that, I guess. Nope, onward ever boldly onward. Turn the lamp back on. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's not really until you get like into the houses and the city streets where there are actually guards and such. So for now, I can wander around quite freely with my lamp on. Ow! Because I don't get a concussion. I don't want to fall face first into this pool water and die. Boss says keep the gate closed till we find a way to get rid of the spiders. Spiders. Now, no doubt this means... Oh my god, look at my old saves. It was January actually, it wasn't even February. Bloody hell. Okay. Let's save that. Marvellous. Need to actually remember the quick save and quick load buttons. So every time I play one of these games, I keep forgetting to look at what the quick save and quick load buttons are before I start recording. So it's nice to know that some things... Pfft, yourself. Also, the more things change, the more they stay the same, really, isn't it? Okay. And no doubt these little buggers are hiding something. Can't remember what it is, but I'm sure it's there. Hey, buddy. Ow. 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 Please stop biting that. I'm quite attached to that. At least I'd like to continue being any— Ow! Knock it off, you cheap spider slayer robot. There we go. Wow, I'm like 1 point away from death, huh? That encounter went badly. No, never mind. Considering the way I play these games, I don't engage in combat with anything outside of the wildlife, so I'm not overly concerned. Anything in here? Nope, that's an empty barrel. What else we got? I better be right, and there's actually something down here. I'm going to be pissed if there isn't. Oh, hi! Bow. Where's my bow? Buttons, buttons. Who's cut the buttons? There we go. Okay. Come here, Spoder. Ah, you missed. Nah. There we go. Acupuncture. Who said it was a useless endeavour? Nah. 2 years at college well spent. Okay, what else we got? Aha. Oh yes. Oh, secrets. Mine. Nope, stop it. There we go. Yeah, I'm suddenly remembering the one thing about the mod that did annoy me back when I originally played it. The pickup sensitivity? Is that even the right word? I can't think of the right way to say this now. But... nope, it's clearly going out of my mind. Oh, that's it. The sort of the spot on your screen that indicates what your character is looking at and what you can interact with and pick up is not always as accurate as you'd think, for some bizarre reason. So you may think you're looking directly at a collectible item, and you'll try and pick it up and you'll like chuck a chair across the room or something, in a mad fit of tantrum, alerting every guard in a 6-mile radius. So yeah, that's going to take some getting used to again. Although, that's like in the ground. That's something that changes from mod to mod, if I remember correctly. There are some of them where it's been really worked on and it works more or less okay. There are others where it's really terrible and you're there swinging the camera around like a nut for the better part of 30 seconds trying to get the item you want to pick up to highlight.
What note? The note about the spiders, remember?
I thought down here it's going to be the brown note.
Yes, I did. It was hard to hammer in the nail to hold it up, though.
What?
I saw.
Where did you hammer it into? I told you to leave the note nailed into the bricks right next to the gate. Oh, it's the wall we were meant to hammer it into?
Actually, I suppose they got Stephen back. These are going to be the original voices as well. So he did pretty much everything, if I remember.
Or even worse, break it. Oops. Yes, oops, all right.
It's spiders. All you need is a bow and arrow.
Cleanup duty, should any of those creatures get loose. And I don't want to be dragged down here again to sort that out. This place gives me the creeps. Yeah, why's that? Because of all the spiders, remember?
Spiders!
Oh yeah. Somebody should put up a note to warn people of what's down here.
Yeah, I think. Okay, getting back to it. Nothing else down here if I remember correctly. So, we're going to mosey right along up the ladder. What a thrill, with darkness and danger through the night. What a thrill. Close that. Look at all this. So nostalgic and yet so new at the same time. I love it. Ooh. Loose change, can't say fairer than that. Pretty interesting on there. What does this do? Absolutely nothing. Okay, never mind. Well, perhaps it turns that light on. No? Oh, okay, it turns that little panel light on. Okay, that seems immensely pointless, but okay, that's fine. Alright, just carefully clip. Ooh, that's sort of amnesia, isn't it? That sound effect. And that sort of text floating on the screen, that's very amnesia. Not a bad thing in my opinion, I love that game. Loved a lot of the mods for it too, come to think of it. That would have been a perfect game engine to try and remake a Thief level in, wouldn't it? Well, maybe not actually, come to think of it, considering the way that game manages certain things. Excuse me, sir! Free chiropractic. Oh, bugger. I can explain. I'm a licensed chiropractor. There's no need to be alarmed. Here, allow me to give you a free sample! Perfect. Incredibly relaxed. Yeah. Another satisfied client. I mean, he may have forgotten his wife's name, but still. Satisfied. That'll do. That corner over there should be fine. I'm going to take them all the way back into the power room. That seems like a waste of my time. And a waste of your time. And really, who has time for that? Yeah, pick up physics. This is what I think the Thief games were actually missing in a way. bit more realistic method of carrying people. Well, I say realistic, it's Fallout-esque, but still, it works. Come on. Well, it's a little bit better than people just teleporting to appear on your shoulder. Let's get you over here as well. And also it's a unique challenge, because there are instances where if they get stuck on bits of, like, the scenery, for want of a better term, especially if they're carrying weaponry, their weaponry will actually bounce and clang, like it would if you were really trying to drag someone in a full suit armor along the floor. Which, I see. Which makes for an interesting challenge. It's like you knock someone out, and that's not the end of it. You've then got to worry, am I going to be able to quietly and safely get them to where they need to be so nobody can discover the body? Or is my attempt to move them going to be more hassle than it's worth? Is it likely to create noise, basically? Got somebody sticking through the doors while the light beams. Anything else worth... Ooh, painting. Now that could be worth a bob or two, so... Careful. There we go. Now, have you got anything on you? I can't see anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have a goodie or two I could swipe. Nothing on the floor? No? Okay. Yes, excellent. See, this game was doing this before certain other games attempted it. Games that shall remain nameless. I thought that was the guy behind me waking up, and it was just... Do we even know this guy's name, actually? I don't think we do we? We're going to call him Brian. Before Brian attempted to climb up there. Okay. Now... I don't remember... Actually, I think there's actually no more guards left in the immediate area. It's just those two patrolling up and down. And since I've knocked both of them out, it should be safe for me to... Wizard's Oil. The last time I called it that, the judge added 5 years. Box, yes please. I'll take all of that. Nope, stop it. That's kind of what I'm talking. Ooh, letter. Now, how do I read? Nope, that's dropping things. Use it like it's an item, that's fine. Knives, forks, goblets, cooking pot. Tempted to live these, but your buzzer doesn't seem to be working. Right, excuses. Had nothing to do at all with you being drunk by the front door. Nothing at all, I'm certain. Cute, okay, that's fine. Okay, so I can go into the accountant's office, the doctor's office, which has been... Ooh, okay. The place has been locked up by the watch. I'm definitely going in here. Any place that the city watch has sealed off tends to contain wonderful goodies. Or zombies. In this particular universe. But, that's fine. I'm sure there'd be no... Okay. He's slightly out of the way. Can I now jump over? I can walk over now. Just by moving that one extra plank out of the way. Whatever. Bit of a religious fellow for a doctor, isn't he? Anything interesting in the bookshelf? Nope. What do we have here? Just a friendly reminder that all patients must pay for their service before using the doctor. If you find you are not able to pay, we don't accept bank trust notes due to rampant forgery. Which means you're going to have a lot of cold, hard cash on the premises. Yes, you are. What the hell is this? You. Nice. That was just a pile of either excrement or dead flesh, just in a cubby hole. That's delightful. Ooh, spare change. All of it mine. One patient admitted day of headache, doctor performing experimental surgery, corpse sent to crematorium, invoice of 350 gold sent to the family. Lord Dicker paid a visit to refill his medication for his sore leg, quote unquote, 40 gold, homeless man sent away. That Did what exactly? Ah, turn the light off. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. Because again, spoilers happen to know that because this room's been boarded up, there's no one here. So I'm not overly concerned about making a racket. That's also why I've got my lantern turned on. Helps you guys out on the YouTubes. Assuming that YouTube doesn't find a way to darken this video to the point that even having a bright light source permanently glued to my character's buttocks doesn't help either. File drawers. Nice attention to detail. Don't really give me anything, but it's alright. What do we have here? My stitches itch. He is always watching. Help me. Seems legit. Sure, there's nothing to worry about whatsoever. Just gonna steal. No, can't steal the tapestry. Steal the painting though. Oh, speaking of which. Okay. Considering you said he was always watching, I was half expecting there to be like a peephole behind the tapestry, but no, apparently not. Take that. Anything down here? Nope. Okay. That's fine. That's a fine. Turn that off. Just in case anyone happens to come through here. Don't want to make it obvious that I've robbed the joint, do we? This way. I'll look at that later. I don't think there are any tapestries I can destroy. Ooh. Oh, I've got a key for this, haven't I? Yes, I have. I found it in the pile of dead meat. Which is a... Hi. Ooh.
These builders sure do like their statues and trinkets. Unfortunately for them, they also fetch a good price on the black market.
Well, you know. Ah, that's mine. It's also a secret. Nothing over here I can swipe. Nope. Ooh, that's weird. Cool, but weird. Moss arrow that I don't think I'm ever gonna actually use. Not in this level, anyhow. Globe, skull. Ah. Nope, nothing under the desk. Okay. Let's turn the lights on. Very cool. That's not what I meant to do. Monday the 3rd of May. Today, a few members of the Avengers Guild came to install some mysterious lights, got the humming, blah blah blah. New lights are still producing a strong light, more importantly, produce no noise. Unfortunately, they're both expensive and time-consuming to make, so I'll have to wait for their next shipment. Planter, stop grow mushrooms. I'm sure you have, Doc. Feel potions in your elixirs. I'm quite certain that's why you want the medicinal mushrooms. Yes. I'm sure that's the only possible reason. Ah, okay. Doth a patient failed to reach the builder. Given pain in his skull, can handle full embrace of the builder's mighty hammer. I didn't start the priest off simply enough. If things go wrong, the builder steps in and starts doing my work for me. And it does help. I shall have to consult with the high priest in the church in Ravenward. Perhaps he can advise a better improvement for my procedures. I fear the city watch will not take too kindly to another dead body. More than likely they'll throw me in prison and throw away the key. But if you keep bashing people's heads in with a lump hammer, yeah. I better lay low until the things die down a bit. Meanwhile, blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, so pretty much what we said. I don't even have words. Although it does fit in with the general aesthetic of the universe in which we're playing here. So that's nice. It's about the only thing that is about the situation, but yes. Ooh, that looks fancy. Why can I not take that? That looks incredibly fancy. Probably expensive too.
Experiment 35. I'm an operating surgeon who will be performing this experiment. For this process, I will be testing a theory that by relieving pressure in the patient's skull, it will resolve severe headaches. Present with me, I have a patient who has volunteered himself for this experiment. Please lay down on the table, and the procedure can begin. First, I will attempt to open the patient's skull, utilizing a small hole. Make observations about the patient's symptoms, and then move on to expanding the circumference of the hole until the headache is relieved. I will now begin with the initial entry point hole. How are your symptoms? Do you feel any relief from your headache? As the patient has acknowledged that the small hole does not provide relief, I will now attempt to increase the diameter of the hole slightly.
Success. No more pain.
Sadly, the patient has died. It seems that by making the hole too large, it caused the skull to fracture, and fragment the skull then punctured the brain, causing immediate death. For experiment 36, I will attempt this procedure again. However, in place of my current tools, I shall be using a drill to open the hole. Perhaps that would allow for better accuracy, and to avoid the issue of skull fracturing.
Well, quite. The first you don't succeed, right?